Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have a fun video for you. So hypothetically, if someone is playing a prank on me and make my entire Chanel collection disappear, I know, right? Imagine that. I think I would cry really hard. But just for the fun of this video, say hypothetically if this happens and this person tell me that I can only bring one item from each of the category back, I think these are the items that I would take it back first. So if you're interested in finding out, keep watching. So I think I'm going to get started with the toughest category first, which is bag category. And to be honest with you, when I was like preparing the list, right, I find it really hard just to choose one. So I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit by creating 3 categories for bags. One would be the bigger bag, and then we have mini bags, and then probably the last category would be SLG type of bag. I know this is kind of like cheating for a little bit, but I just couldn't just pick one. So let's get started with the bigger bag category. And I think for this category, I'm gonna include all the bags that are not mini bags, so they can include things like, you know, classic flaps, Chanel 22, Chanel 25, and to even bigger size like the larger Dovell tote. For this category, if I can only choose one, it will be, hang on, let me go get the bag. So if I can only bring one back from this category, right? I'm choosing my Chanel 25. I know, she is like the latest addition to my collection. I literally just unboxed this in my last video, but hear me out. The reason why I'm choosing this because I feel like I haven't had any time with this Chanel 25 bag yet, so it kind of feels sad that, like, you know, I haven't spent time with her and then now you have to take it away. So that's why I think it is only fair that she comes back first so that we can spend more time together. And also, honestly, she's really trendy right now and this bag is quite practical. So as much as I like my classic flaps, I think at the moment I'm really wanting like a practical and larger bag. And if you don't know yet, my classic flaps actually made it to the list of my least used bags. If you want to know the reason why it made it to my least used bag, go check out this video. Alright, so then the next category is my mini bag category. This category covers the majority of my collection, so it includes all my mini flaps, all my cocoa handles, and my mini 31 bag. And honestly, choosing just one is really a torture. But we're gonna play this game, right? So again, when I was making the list, I narrowed it down to 3 bags. One is my mini top handle, the other one is my cocoa handle, and then the third one is my mini 31 bag. So actually the mini top handle flap is the first one that came into my mind, but then later on I'm thinking, like, you know, it is in lambskin, and lambskin you really have to baby and maintain it a little bit. So I thought, okay, maybe it would be the 31 bag then, because, like, you know, the 31 bag I really use a lot, which also in my most used bag this year. And later on, like, you know, I look at my cocoa handle and I'm like, I really like my cocoa handles. Like, you know, they just like one of the most pretty bag in my collection. So after, like, you know, debating, I think I'm going to go with, let me get it. You know what, guys, it's so funny. As I was going to my back shelf to get my cocoa handle, I realized I've forgotten my Kellys. How can I forget about them? They should be my first choice, right? Yeah, no, I don't know. But it's alright, I already made up my list, so we're just going to get going with it. After debating among those 3 bags, I've decided that, like, you know, I'm going to pick cocoa handle to rescue it first, especially this one in this fuchsia pink color. The reason why I'm thinking about cocoa handle is because, like, you know, I already have like a casual practical bag for my bigger bag category, which is a Chanel 25. So I thought choosing a dressy bag like this cocoa handle would be wise, because then I have option, right? Like, you know, Chanel 25 as my casual bag, and then I have this like cocoa handle that can be my dressy bag. But if you're someone that really like practicality, I'll say you must choose the Chanel 31 bag. I'm sorry that I haven't chose this one, but then it's just really tough to just choose one bag. So then now would be the last bag category, which would be the SLG type of bags. So I think this category should include anything like wallet on chain or pouches, vanity bag, phone clutches, or anything that Chanel would call a clutch with chain. Actually, when I was thinking about this category, right, the first one that pops into my mind would be the classic walk. But then, like, you know, the classic walk annoys me because of how long the chain is. Every time when I go reach for the walk, right, I always put it back and choose another bag. Sometimes I just can't be bothered using the chain shortener to shorten the chain. Then I was thinking, oh, maybe choose the vanity bag because that bag is awesome. It fits so much and it's so pretty. Then it's another bag, right? Now at this stage, like, you know, my aim is to maximize my choice so that I have, because like, you know, I can only choose 3 bags and I have bags that can serve different purposes. So ultimately, I'm going for this one. This is my Chanel 31 phone clutch. I think that's the official name. The reason why I chose this one is because it's so thin and it's light, and I think this is like the perfect SLG type of bag that, like, you know, so easy to use and doesn't get in the way. So what do you think about my selection so far for the bag category? Do you think I made wise decision? If not, let me know in the comment below, like, you know, which other bag you would choose instead. So next category, we have shoes. I think this category is pretty easy to choose. When I first started collecting Chanel shoes, right, I started off with collecting all their classic first. So like, you know, I started buying those like classic sling bags, classic espadrilles, and their sneakers. And then only slowly venturing into the seasonal styles, because people always tell you buy the classic first. Like, you know, the thing with Chanel shoes is they are so gorgeous and beautiful, but not all of them are comfortable. I think shoes are really hard because, like with shoes, you really don't know if they are going to hurt you until, like, you know, you've been wearing them for a couple hours. Sometimes, like, you know, you try them on at the store and they appear to be really comfortable, and that's because you're only trying them on for like few minutes max. Some shoes are so crazy because, like, you know, after wearing for 10 minutes, you realize that, oh my god, my feet are screaming in pain. Maybe it's just me, but I really think that I have fussy feet and it's really hard to find shoes in my size often. So the winner for this category is this pair of Chanel white sneakers. I think this is their classic because they do bring these sneakers back quite often. I also have another pair of black Chanel sneakers, but for some reason, this white one is more comfortable compared to my black one. Yeah, they are different style, but then I find this style more comfortable. The black one is actually my first pair of Chanel sneakers. When I bought the sneakers at that time, right, I was thinking to myself that I should go for the black one because if I'm spending so much money on a pair of sneakers, I want them to be less maintenance, and the black color usually hide dirts better. But actually in reality, I wear this white pair a lot more. I think I just like white sneakers because they brighten up my outfit more compared to the black pair. And even though this is white, right, but I think they are actually not too hard to look after. Even after wearing them for so many times, they still look white. Of course, like, you know, the base is not like brand spanking new. The white one is actually quite easy to care for. Mind you, I do look after my shoes very well. So after each wear, I do wipe them down with like baby wipes before I put them away. So if there's any stain on it, they can be removed as soon as possible and not, like, you know, sitting on it for a long time. If you're looking for a pair of Chanel sneakers, I highly recommend this style. It's so comfortable and it's so light as well. I'm glad that the shoe category is easy. Now we talk about jewelry. This one came down to 2 items that I was choosing between. One would be my Coco Crush ring, and the other one, it could be my Chanel CC earrings. This Coco Crush ring is fine jewelry, and all those CC earrings, like this classic one, they are just costume jewelry. So as much as, like, you know, fine jewelry holds its value more, right? Because it's like precious metal. But I think when it comes to ring, I prefer to wear my diamond rings. You know, these type of classic CC earrings, I wear them so... I dropped my earrings. Hopefully no stones have fallen out. No, thank God. They're still there. Yeah, so where was I? So like talking about this like classic CC earrings, I wear them so much. I have multiple pair of them. So this one is the most classic one with crystals on the CC. And I also got something like this. They are plain without any crystal, something like that. This one I do highly recommend if you're looking for like a really classic CC earring that are low maintenance, because I have heard about people complaining about the crystal fall out from their CC earrings. Luckily it didn't happen to me, so touch wood. But then even if the crystal fall out from the earrings, if you take it back to Chanel, they will be happy to fix it or replace it for you. My personal favorite is this pair of CC earrings. If you look carefully, the crystal on this CC, they are like different color and they sparkle so much. I like this one the most because I think this is very unique and I don't often see people have this pair. So yeah, for this category, I would definitely choose to have this pair back. So last category, I'm talking about the accessories category. So this category will include things like brooches, belts, scarves, hair accessories, and maybe also sunglasses. Adding Chanel sunglasses into this category makes it really tricky. I really like my Chanel belts. I have them in leather version, elastic version, and also the chain version. The leather version, like this one, just like a classic CC leather belt, I use the most. I find this is so easy to style with most outfits. Those chain belts, like, you know, they look so pretty on the runway, but in reality I find it really hard to pair with my outfits. You really have to wear the right outfit in order to pull off the chain belt. But for this type, it's really easy. You can wear this with jeans, skirts, dresses. So it's really versatile. If you're only going to get one Chanel belt, I would recommend to get the leather version. And if you wear dresses a lot, I would say get the leather elastic version. That one looks really good when you are pairing with dresses. However, for this accessory category, I'm actually going to pick my sunglasses, particularly this one from the 25p. And again, if you want to watch my unboxing video, it's up here. This one is the foldable sunglasses. I don't think Chanel made a lot of foldable sunglasses, so this is really special. And this foldable sunglasses is so useful when you have a small bag, because they can just fit it in easily and doesn't take up too much space. So it unfolds like this. And there's even like crystal embellished everywhere. Yeah, I choose these sunglasses because, like, you know, this is something that is really practical and it's something that I can actually wear all the time. And especially if you are someone starting out collecting Chanel, I think sunglasses is a really good option as your first Chanel piece, because They are practical and technically you can wear them every day. So cost per wear wise, you're definitely going to get your money back. So there you go. These are the items that I would have it back first if I can only choose one from each of the Chanel category. So I hope this video was fun to watch and even a little bit helpful if you are going to start out your Chanel collection, so you know which one to prioritize first. And if you are already a Chanel collector, let me know in the comment below if you're in this situation, which item would you rather have it back first? And luckily for me, these are just prank in my head. No one is going to take any of them away. Now I know I don't have to live in my separation anxiety. These are going to stay with me forever and they are not going anywhere. Before you go, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for watching. See you guys later.